Long, long ago, the obnoxious pastoral mists of the abyss opened up and belched out a bumbling brigade of beguiling, beautiful buffoons. Now this menace has set a new course for adventure, playing Dungeons & Dragons 5e in a homebrew world full of seafaring seascape capers and a vast, delightful cast of wily NPCs, improbable action, fantastic camaraderie, ridiculous plot lines, and awful puns. This is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you won't have to. Oh.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate Podcast featuring Botched Podcast.
Hey. Hi.
It us.
Very underwhelming, guys. Thanks so much for making me look like an asshole.
Too late.
Bye, Billy.
Sorry.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and Billy has left the stream. Billy
refuses to work with amateurs like us.
The dog came in
honestly.
to the kitchen.
Luna wants to party.
Luna has ruined
It's a people party
thing in my life.
Thumbs only party.
All right, you can continue on your spiel.
Anyway, I'm your host and DM, Seth, and around the table of the internet, we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Abner.
I'm Tomas, I play Niff.
I'm Lindsay, and I play Tato.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Garnet.
I'm Steve, and I play Tillman Cracks.
And I'm Jenna, and I'm Jolene LaFours.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure, but this is an extra special collaboration podcast streaming event with Botched Podcast. And Steve, why don't you tell us a little bit about Botched?
Oh, you know, there's not much to tell, really. It began with a dream, and it ended with a whole lot of liquor. But Jenna and I from Botched, a D&D podcast, us and three other rambunctious Appalachian fellas record a weekly...
You're not from here, so you can't say it. It's Appalachian. Stop this.
Well,
stop this madness.
The Appalachian Mountains. I pronounce it Appalachian because there's a fucking A in it. But we
as opposed to the way. Okay,
there's an A, not an A.
Appalachian?
It's like that Barney song. Appalachian name.
We play D&D, sort of, and we hate each other. That's
well,
it.
you
That's
can
what
never, you'd never be able to tell based on the very clearly not barbed comments you guys make back and forth to one another. If this is your first foray into what we're doing, well, it's our first foray into streaming, but Botched streams every week. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what
Twice
night of the
a
week is that? Twice a week.
Damn.
We're doing a kind of a little breaky poo right now, getting ready for Dragon Con in Atlanta over Labor Day weekend, where we are a live show.
Oh yeah, I saw some videos of that. You guys set up in front of thousands and thousands of adoring fans and just let loose.
Yeah, I mean we take our shirts off and everything. It's great.
Well, some of us do.
Mostly, it's mostly Dennis.
She saves that for the women in podcast.
That's right. Exactly. Thank you. The people who've earned it.
But yeah, so it's our first foray. They're the veterans here, and we're going to guide them down this shithole tunnel into our method of madness. But for those of you who are joining us for the first time, check out our first episode of Season 2. It's called Stranded. If you like seafaring, seascape, capered adventures, you might possibly have a little bit of interest in our podcast. So, yeah, go ahead and check us out, the D20 Syndicate, as well. Tomas, do we have another review?
Absolutely not.
Excellent. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted to hear. No reviews.
Really put me on the spot.
Good reviews or whatever.
I got a review for you. I love you.
I love you.
Was that to me?
Ew.
To me? Thank you.
We just met. I mean, calm down.
Well, we did, but it feels like it's moving fast. So
We've been together for hours at this point.
It's true.
yeah, I've been staring directly into everyone's eyes for over 2 minutes, and as science has proved, that is the surest way to make somebody fall in love with you.
I mean, you can't fall more in love
work
with
for
people.
us.
It's not possible.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I think once your clothes come off, that's more in love.
So you're taking off your clothes?
My early 20s would beg to differ.
They are already off, friend.
Oh,
this
God.
is
You
this
have
is
the clothes
just
filter
the
on.
top portion of a shirt. That's it. Everything else,
It's an
Crop.
ascot.
This is
all
a chicken crop
stars.
button up.
I was gonna say that's really impressive chest hair
it's
on your shoulders and everything.
I'm just partially hairy. I get it from my mom's side. But
Same.
yes, so why don't we jump into it, gang? Are you guys ready to play some Dungeons and or Dragons?
Yes. But only,
Only dungeons.
Oh shit. We gotta fight.
Well, perfect.
I attack the dungeon.
Well, I'm gonna remove all the fucking dragons then, guys. Fucking cool.
Not like I wanted to fight dragons.
It was a really cool dragon. He had a neat little hat, and he was gonna say some silly stuff, but never mind.
It's just gonna be a 2 encounter session.
Of just dungeons.
And one of them is a shop owner.
And he's real nice and boring, so it's not gonna be fun at all.
You're gonna feel real bad killing him.
No haggling. All right, so let's get started. When we last left off, you guys had made your way through
Downtown.
the super yacht. God damn it, Billy. The super yacht owned by one Lord John Racknagy, and he has a treasure trove of valuables, or he did, until the ship was accosted by at least and no less than 12 different plots to do something or other. As we mentioned, there were some assassinations, some kidnapping plots, some burglary, larceny, theft, heists, combination, and something to do with a large vanilla custard.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Exactly. But more immediately, you guys had traveled through the ship, went through the auction room, which was completely decimated and destroyed. One of you lost a finger, Abner, and it was cauterized by Tillman Crocs. With
He's got a really cool stump now.
New best friend.
quick thinking on his part. And then you used the gems to open the wall to see, reveal this wonderful, marvelous, magical, gigantic gem. And also a fire elemental. So that's where we're going to pick up. I need everybody to roll a niche.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a hot
shit.
niche real fast.
Oh no.
Not as bad as me, Tato.
Double.
All right. Anybody over 20?
Yes.
What do you got?
22. It was a natural 20.
All
Nice.
right, Garnet.
What a manager.
15 to 19. 10 to 14.
I got 10.
I have 12.
11.
14.
Okay. All right. So Tillman, Jolene, Tato, Neff.
12 for me.
Oh, wait. So it'd be Tillman, Tato,
Yes.
Jolene, Neff.
Yeah.
And Abner, what'd you get?
6.
Excellent.
It's taking
All right.
everything in me not to just start singing Jolene every time I hear the name.
Jolene.
I'm begging.
That wasn't my goal.
Not at all.
She's not mad.
Where's
She's
Dolly
just
Parton from?
disappointed.
I love it.
She from Georgia?
I don't think
Sure.
so.
Memphis, maybe?
Sweden.
Where's Dollywood?
She's from Tennessee.
Anyway. Oh,
Switzerland.
Tennessee. I figured somebody would know. All right. So, first up on the board, Garnet, you see this gigantic flame monstrosity drop in front of you, and you hear a.
Is it a fire elemental?
It's a fire elemental.
It's a booger elemental.
Sure enough. I have never used protection from evil and good before, personally.
Okay.
That's me out of character. Can I cast it on myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and read the spell out.
All right, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Excellent. All right. So how does that look when you cast Protection from Good and Evil?
Okay, so I need a little holy water or powdered silver and iron.
Okay.
I always have some holy water on hand.
All right. Excellent.
Obviously, I work on a ship.
Just bless the river.
So I take out the holy water, sprinkle it on my hands, and then I just kind of like rub it onto my face and down a little bit.
Excellent. And then there's just like a glowing aura of protection around you for a moment. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
That takes my turn.
All right. Tillman, you see this elemental.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is take a defensive posture, blade my body to it, and draw my scimitar made by the elves, you know.
Ah, excellent.
The elves of Appalachia.
Appalachia?
And I'll the room and take a whack at it.
All right. This thing is 30 feet away from you. Are you able to clear that distance?
I'm a pretty spry fellow. Yes.
Okay.
I can run right towards it.
Now, when you say this weapon is from the elves, is it silver or...
I bought it at a dollar store. But I tell everybody.
Excellent. Well, this is steampunk and, early 1900s dollar stores. That's like pretty ritzy. So yeah, you take a whack at
$1.
I start my own hotel.
It's got a little speaker on it to make noises.
Go ahead and roll to attack then.
That'll be a 19.
That hits. Holy shit.
Heck yeah, it does.
Please roll damage.
I will. 8 damage.
8 damage. And high or low, Tillman?
I hate that question. It's my least favorite question.
Okay, up or down?
That'll be low, Dennis. Dennis is the DM of Botched, if you didn't know.
Okay, so Tillman, fortunately, because it was crafted, even though you said it was crafted by the elves by a lie, there is a bit of magical energy forged into this blade, allowing you to actually wound this elemental. So yeah, you were able to do 8 damage. Where do you slash it at?
Sideways across the body in the damage region.
Whoa.
That's the Tillman touch.
You watch as the flames kind of part as you slice through it for a moment, almost like creating a pocket of pain and air.
A hot pocket?
Everybody say goodbye to Tillman.
My savior.
Yeah, and it looks like, you were able to do a little tiny bit of damage to it. It even gives you a response of like a... as you slice through it.
Oh, he's a sleepy boy.
he's snoring at you. All right, now it is up to Tato.
Okay, so where I am, I was up front, and it's right up there near me, right?
It's 30 feet away from you.
It is.
Well, for you, it's 25 feet away.
Okay, perfect. So, I will use my walking speed and then try to whop him with my warhammer.
All right, and real quick, high or low?
High.
Unfortunately, this warhammer, unless specified otherwise, does not have any magical components to it. So
The elvish was inside you all along.
the gnomes, they hate magic, I guess. But go ahead and attack, please.
Okay. 22.
22 hits! Look at that.
Hey!
All right, please roll damage.
Yeah. 11 damage.
Sir.
And
11 damage, all right?
And could I action surge?
Yes, you can.
You may.
I would like to do that and throw my instead of the Morning Star, I flavored it into a server tray. I'm going to throw my server tray at the elemental.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll your. I guess you're really close up there, so you might have disadvantage on a ranged attack.
Tell him dinner is served. Tell him
So go ahead and roll with disadvantage for your ranged attack.
All right, worth it. I don't care. Does it have magic, Seth? I didn't
High or low?
make it. Let's do low.
Ooh, that is a natural 1 on my part, so it is very magical.
Magical server
Your
tray.
serving tray, nobody knows this, but, you know, Lord John Racknagy is not the most, he's not much of a penny pincher. He likes, you know,
Spend,
very
not spend.
opulent. He likes to spend. He's big in the belief that spend money in order to make yourself look more rich, more wealthy. And so he spared no expense, and much to Garnet's chagrin, he bought silver-plated serving trays from a dwarven colony in the deep south, and he did not get a good deal on them.
Warhammer, though.
Not your Warhammer. Unfortunately, your Warhammer was made bad initially. But this serving tray, oh mama, is this thing magical?
Does that mean I can not roll at disadvantage?
That does not mean that, unfortunately.
Damn
So
it.
you go right ahead.
That was a solid 9 there.
Oh, unfortunately, you threw your serving tray, and the fire moves out of the way as it just sails through and off into the distance. Roll a d20.
It just magically summons hors d'oeuvres nonstop.
It's to support the weight of all the hors d'oeuvres.
Cocktail shrimp are
Canapes.
shooting off.
Canapes.
18.
18. It lands 18 feet away.
Oh. No. I hate it.
Fuck you in particular.
Sorry, Tato Po.
I had a bad day. My Warhammer's not magic.
All right, it is the fire elemental's turn.
Oh no.
It seemed to be laying in wait, but not fast enough in order to let 3 of you go first. However, it is going to go after... it's going to go after Garnet. Garnet, this creature looms over you and takes a gigantic swipe right at you. And because you were protected from good and
gigantic
evil, it will have disadvantage. Oof.
A good wolf?
A good move for you. Yeah, you very easily and deftly move out of the way as it comes up for its first attack in its multi-attack. For its next attack here.
Guys, it has a quad attack. It has a quad attack.
Well, I can't roll. Oh my god. I just rolled 2 natural 1s in a row. So, high or low, Garnet?
Statistically speaking.
Do it fast. Do it fast.
Hi.
Holy shit. Okay, that's a 19. Yes! Okay, you have an attack of opportunity now because it goes up, goes over with the other fist trying to swipe at you, and it looks really off kilter for a second, and you think, I have an opportunity here. An attack of opportunity.
Hey,
Hell
hey.
yeah. And I'm going to... How close is it? Within 5 feet?
Yep.
I'm going to pull out that long sword, and I'm going to take a good old jabby swipe.
Jabby swipe. All right, go ahead and roll to attack. And do you have advantage on this?
I fucking hope so.
I know they have disadvantage.
I don't think I do. Let me double check.
You know what? High or low?
No, I don't. I don't.
Never
I'm sorry.
mind. No high or low.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Oh, saving throws. Oh, sorry.
I went on a roller coaster.
Wait a minute. Never mind. Wait a minute.
Stay with me.
Never mind.
No, I don't. So that was 3 to hit.
3 to hit.
How does that work?
You did not do a great job of countering with your attack of opportunity, but fortunately it was just an attack of opportunity. So, yeah, you go in and, you go for a jabby jab, and it is so off kilter that you just can't find a right spot to jab at it, and you're just kind of slicing the air. Okay. And now it's on to Jolene.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Jolene is going to take out her crossbow and the bolts that she stole from a wizard.
Okay.
Good for her.
All right.
Yeah.
What color are they?
They're like the beautiful metallic multichrome.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, they'll be magical. Okay. So, all right. So go ahead and attack if you would like, Jenna.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, Jolene.
That's going to be a 24.
Jolene, that hits.
Heck yeah,
Nice.
All right.
I'm
go
glad
ahead.
I went downstairs to steal back my D6s.
What were they being used for?
Warhammer.
Oh,
Okay, that's much
Yeah.
less nefarious.
I was expecting Yahtzee.
For one bolt, that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Sweet. Do you have anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I'm going to move away.
So you're going to move back into a little bit back into the storage area, or are you going to move? You could probably, if you wanted to, you could move all the way back into the auction room.
I'm not going to move all the way into the auction room. I'm going to go to the doorway.
Okay. Gotcha. So you're going to stand in the doorway and end your turn?
And yell, yeah, I told you guys you don't go into a place first, right? I didn't say that.
Not the time. Neff.
I'm gonna put on my busted ass, broke ass dwarf helmet, and I am going to rage. I'm gonna stomp my feet into the ground, kind of like a bull about to charge.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna run at this fire elemental and attack recklessly.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead. Which we found out what that song is
Oh, really?
last weekend. Yeah.
What is it?
We were I had to hum it into Shazam in order to find out, but it is what is it?
Spanish flea.
Is it Spanish fly?
Spanish flea. Yeah.
Flea.
I just rolled a 12 with advantage.
Okay. That does not hit, unfortunately. So you go charging in, and he's the fire elemental is still a little bit off kilter from its weird attack towards Garnet, and yeah, you just kind of miss as you go into charge.
Stay still, you son of a bitch.
Do you have anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay. Excellent. And Abner.
Seeing that my employer is in trouble, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Garnet.
Very nice. Go ahead and read it out for me.
So it says, you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects, such as the explosion of a fireball. Wink, wink. If the warded creature makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. Otherwise, the duration is 1 minute.
Excellent. So how does that look, Abner, when you cast this on your gainful employer?
So I have a wrench that I've duct taped to a broken broom handle that I use as a quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I just kind of wave it around in a circular motion and just yell, Sanctuary!
All right. And you are now surrounded by another dome of light, Garnet, and it sparkles as Sanctuary is cast on you. You are so protected right now. You feel safe. You feel warm, cozy.
Get out of there, boss.
Anything else you would like to do with your turn, Abner?
I'm going to nod at Jolene. It's dangerous in there. And that's it.
All right. That is the end of the round. I need everybody, except for Jolene, to give me a perception check.
Oh, now.
Off the table doesn't
20.
22.
Also 22.
Stop copies me.
I'm sorry. It just happened.
3.
9.
5.
He's so
So we've
perceptive.
got 3, 5, 9, and 2 22s. All right. Tato and Neff, you guys, you're one. You're kin with Battle. Battle is your brood, and your brood is virile. You are very capable of looking at a battlefield and any sort of skirmish and kind of taking a good inventory of the situation. You're looking around as you're trying to figure out advantages, things like that. You see not far away, kind of tucked behind one of those big, gigantic black plinths, is some sort of mechanism, some sort of mech, some steam-based suit of some kind. And if you might recall from the previous session with Botched, this is something that was loaded onto the ship right before it took off urgently. There is some sort of gigantic steam mech hiding over here, but you don't know what it's about. You also see that in the ceiling is the hole that the elementals seem to have fallen from. It is dark, and it is big, and there seems to be a catwalk around the inside lip.
So when you say this mech is hiding over there, it's not like literally crouched, like trying to be hiding. It's just
Give me an intelligence check.
I
refuse. I'm too stupid.
All right.
Can I?
You don't know. Sure.
Yay.
No.
Oh, no. No.
Tell him.
Super don't. That's a 1. I know less than I did.
That's a tractor.
You guys see it, and you're like, that's weird. Anyway, about this fucking fight, and we're back to Garnet.
Worst people to have seen that.
Yeah, seriously.
No, the best people. I love it.
Look at that hunk of metal.
Okay, so I see nothing but the cloud of protection around me.
Yeah, you feel so fucking secure right now.
But
Sanctuary.
there is still a damn fire elemental right there.
There is a damn fire elemental, and he's burning for you.
All right.
Okay. Lindsay gets to say bread puns, but I can't say burning for you. Okay, fuck this podcast.
I was saying it with praise. I loved that. That was good. It was a waka waka. It was good.
Seth, you can't quit. You're fired.
Good. I hope you like paying out severance, idiot. Give me that $1.38 from Patreon.
Now the stream can actually see me do my stupid dance.
Okay, so I can do some 2-weapon fighting. Which I would like to do.
Nice. I can do it, but I'm not.
I could do it, and I would like to.
I just wanted y'all to know that I could.
All right.
But I won't, because that would be embarrassing.
I could file these
Garbage.
taxes on time. I just choose not to.
Okay. So I'm going to use my long swords.
Okay.
Yes, I have 2.
Impressive.
Itching.
Oh, I'm sorry. There are people literally out right outside
our window,
like
just
5 feet away from us.
Hooting and hollering.
Are they cool? Do they want to party?
They probably want to party, but they're probably not cool.
Do they have heroin?
It's a famously uncool apartment building.
Do they want to watch
It
Gummo?
really is. I mean, we live here with our shitty dog.
I did not hit.
You did not hit? What'd you roll?
Look,
10.
Oh, okay.
I will not stand for disparaging.
Is there anything
remarks
else you'd like to
against
do?
Argus.
What?
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I heard Argus.
He said he will not stand for disparaging of Argus.
Oh, I respond for Argus. No, there is nothing else that I would like to do right now.
Okay.
Womp.
Tillman Crocs.
Clearly, the solution to fire is to continue to hit it with a small, thin piece of metal. So that's what I'm going to do.
Excellent.
Natural 20.
All right. So how we do it on this side of the Appalachia is we do max damage plus whatever you roll.
Excellent.
We're speaking for all of this whole side of the country.
That's 15.
15 damage. And you used your rapier?
My scimitar.
Sorry, scimitar.
Made by the elves, you know.
Yes, accidentally made by the elves. And found in a dollar bin.
Since I'm feeling myself, I'll go ahead and action surge and hit him again.
Whoa, okay, all right.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
No, I won't. 13.
Son of a bitch.
I think I will.
All right, you said 13?
Yes, sir.
I just want y'all to know I could. I
Yeah.
chose not to.
Do you guys want to do
Ah!
tie goes to defender or tie goes to offender?
Offender.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
I
Okay, in
usually
that
go tie
case-
goes to the runner. Yeah.
In that case, you hit Tillman.
What? You did it!
Fuck him up.
You did it!
Put it
And that is 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, Tillman. Yeah, you go in like ablaze, and you're just like shinky, shinking, like slicing through this flame.
I'm saying that. I'm making that sound with my as I do this.
Because you're hitting fire.
Yeah, it doesn't make that much of a sound, so you have to do it. You have to add the Foley. But yeah, it's like, and weirdly, I'll give you a free insight check, Tillman, since you're right up in its grill.
So insightful.
Like
Another
Till.
natural 20.
Whoa!
He's lying.
I speak on behalf of Australia when I say,
Fucking
hold
Australians.
a goddamn minute.
We told you Iowa, we meant Australia. No, okay, so Tillman,
know that he
high
has-
or low, your favorite thing in the world. Sorry, up or down?
I'm going to go high, Regis.
Holy shit, that is a natural 20 from me. So
That's pretty
Tillman
high.
Crocs.
Contagious.
that is, I think, the highest. Tillman Crocs, your insight in this combat. You have trained thousands of hours in the art of self-defense and purse rebuttal.
It's all come to this.
You feel the room just sort of speak to you.
Very
The
sweaty.
Flames start moving in slow motion. Your body, you can feel the sweat just drop off of your body. You can see literally everything around you. You are hyper aware of literally everything in the room. This is what it's all come to as you slashed through this flame elemental. Now, you are keenly aware with this amazing, insightful gaze of yours. It's like boring into this creature. You know precisely how much life it has left in its body. You know that it has 16 hit points left with that insight. I was going to have you see how damaged it was, but you, natural 20 to natural 20, you know it has
Kismet.
16 hit points left. It's not doing great. I don't know if you want to share that information or keep it to yourself.
We have to hit it at least 16 more times, but probably less than that.
Just make it count.
All right.
That's not how words work.
Prove it.
According to the Oxford Dictionary.
So, Tillman, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think I can rest on my laurels now.
Excellent.
I've shown them how it's done.
All right,
Leading by
Tato.
example, a true leader.
Tato, Poe, what do you want to do?
I would like to use my warhammer. So I'm going
All right.
to like spin on the side like I'm about to, do a baseball swing, and then even do like a and then I'll try to hit with a warhammer.
All right, roll to attack, please, Tato Poe.
Swing and a miss. That'd be 6.
What'd you get?
6.
Yeah, you saw the awesome job that Tillman did. That was, and there's just something about it. He's got a vibe about him right now. He's controlling this room, this battlefield, this world right now. And
I am a whole mood.
it's
out my
giving
playlist on
Tillman right now. Yeah, Tato, that you like go in and it is not nearly as impressive as Tillman. Might eat away at your confidence a little bit. Yeah, you miss, and you miss bad. Is there anything else you'd like to do though?
I'll just dust off my knees and just be like, I'll get you. It's coming. You just get ready, you fire bitch.
Higher or
fist
low,
at it.
Tato?
Low.
It does not seem impressed by your words.
Yeah. Your dice doesn't like specifically me.
Yeah, fuck
and I
you.
see
It
it.
does not. Hey, the dice
I have some
likes
words
what it
for your
likes.
dice.
Jolene. It is your turn.
I'm gonna definitely shoot at this thing again.
Okay, go for it.
No, 5's probably not gonna do it.
Twill not.
Well, hold on, wait. It's an 11. But yeah, still.
No, it goes wide. You fire your crossbow bolt, and it just. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right, Neff.
All right, I'm even
Blood
more
spike.
pissed that I missed the first time.
I rage again.
I'm gonna rage even hard. No, I'm gonna attack recklessly again.
All right.
Okay, jeez. All right, please be. Yeah. Okay, 24 to hit.
Ooh,
That hits.
17 damage.
fucking dead, son.
Neff, show me what you got.
I do a 6 spin move because this is probably the only cool thing I'm gonna do this whole time. And I'm gonna chop this fire in half. Eat shit, fire!
All right, you start swirling and you do a 6 spin move. You like leap into the air a little bit and you're spinning so fast that the flames get like wrapped around your axe head and you just kind of wrench it apart and this thing just disperses in a cloud of smoke. And ding, 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 a gem falls on the ground. Looks like it's of flaming color.
Oh, there's too many gems!
It's a fire materia. Equip it to your weapon.
Fuck, if only. I'll pick it up since I'm right
All
there.
right, you pick it up. Give me an Arcana check.
Donkey brain piece of shit.
It's basically a pointless roll. I have a minus to my roll. Yeah, that's a 4.
Brain harder.
The
You
fuck
know,
is
this
this?
That's a
Throws it out the window.
You can
Try to
tell
eat
it's
it.
warm to the. Yeah, you can tell it's warm to the touch. It might look tasty. I don't know. You could put it in your mouth if you want.
I don't. I'm not.
Tastes like burn.
I'm pretty stupid, but not that stupid.
Hey, can I see that?
Sure, and I toss it.
All right.
11.
For what?
I guess I
catch
should.
it.
I'd have to do Arcana. Yeah.
Okay, 11 for Arcana. Yeah, this is a flamey type of gem. It seems like maybe some sort of essence of a a fire elemental. Yeah, but the foe is vanquished. What would you guys like to do?
Dance.
How do
All
we-
right, so Tato starts dancing.
Is this the gem? I'm pointing at the one in Tato's hand, or is that the gem?
We should probably take both just in case.
I would say don't leave any gem.
We left the other gems in the door.
Those were needed. We had to use them.
Wonder if we need them again.
That's too much thinking from you.
That's true.
How are we
Quiet
going
down,
to
you've
get
posited
this
too many
gem
questions.
out?
On that note, I wanna eye the 3 black columns very suspiciously.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
All pillar, no filler.
11.
You can't really tell from this side, though you could get closer and maybe you can investigate it and see if there's anything you could further divine.
No.
I love it. I love it. What's everybody else doing?
I'll go up to Garnet and I'll be like, if you need to, I can make the big one smaller for a little bit.
The big gem.
Well,
And
You sling blade?
how do you propose that you do that?
Oh, I'm magical, That was on my resume.
Do you think that tractor over there could make it smaller? I'm talking about the mechanism.
I know.
Walk me through the process.
I touch it and then it gets smaller.
How much smaller?
Like half as much smaller, or mechanically a size category smaller.
Well, half as much is still going to be too large to carry.
Maybe for you.
I
bet I
eye him
could
up
do
and
it.
down
give me insight into Neff here real fast.
into his fitness level.
Yes.
Into fitness gem into our bag.
22.
Neff, what's your strength score?
20.
Neff now that you're finally like everything, all the chaos has faded for a moment. You're finally looking at Neff. Neff looks strong as shit. He's well. Describe yourself, Neff. What is your physical form and prowess look like?
So I'm a gray-skinned dwarf, but also for a dwarf, I'm really tall. Like I'm like 5'6", so
Damn.
about a foot
Me
taller
too.
than normal, and super broad-shouldered. He's got a big white beard sticking out of his helmet. His helmet has like a big gash on the side, but he's peeping at you with his eye. A lot of spikes on his armor.
You said the gem is like 15 feet tall?
Mm-hmm. And 10 feet wide.
So is he strong enough to carry half that?
I mean, he's
seems
one of the stronger people you've encountered lately. You've definitely in your time seen some like adventurers come through, but he looks like he's very strong.
It's about confidence.
Have we thought about just asking the gem to come with us?
That is an amazing idea. We should try that.
We might utilize your idea, Neff, but let's take a look around.
All right, who wants to also take a look around?
I'll do a
I'm
perception
gonna look for
again.
traps, for other traps, for more traps.
Okay, give me
Definitely.
investigation, Jolene. Who else was planning on investigating or doing something?
I'll help Jolene out.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
around, but not like
The 17.
investigate.
So if Tillman is helping you out, Jolene, you can roll with advantage. And Neff, you're just giving a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a 17.
Nice.
17.
I walked
The other
over.
one was a 1.
I walked over to the mechanism in hopes of like perceiving what's going on there, but I rolled a 9. So
Okay.
I got a 6.
I got a dirty 20 for looking around.
All right. Yeah, you move around a little bit, Neff, and you can see more fully that mech, that steam mech. It's empty. It's pilotless, and it's just kind of resting against one of these pillars. But with that perception check, you also see that there. I'll allow you, if you would like, even though you have a negative, to roll an Arcana check.
do it.
3.
Yeah,
fuck is that?
You see all of this bullshit, and you see the gem floating there. That looks magical, I guess. Yeah, and then Jolene, I'm sorry, what was yours?
17.
17. You find 4 traps, Jolene. You find a secret, kind of a secret little pressure plate near one of the pillars. You look around and you see that there's this rope, like it's painted the same color as like the kind of the gray metal wall, and it's pressed up against the wall pretty firmly, and that leads down to like a hook in the ground that you trace it up and you see that it is connected to the platform that the gem is floating above. So you imagine that getting too close to that would cause whatever this trap is to activate. As you're kind of moving around again, you see that there is a small pressure plate just underneath the mech. Not where it's being touched, but where someone might have to stand in order to climb inside of it. And then finally you see a trap hanging from like a very loose hook. Looks to be almost like a shard of glass hanging on just a cord hanging up above the gem itself from the hole in the ceiling. So you've spotted all of these and are able to discern that you're fairly certain you found all of the traps.
Are these Acme brand traps?
Fucking Kevin McAllister rigged this fucking ship.
Could be. That is something you can tell though, Jolene, is you can tell that the person who did the trap setting is not like an expert trapsmith by any regard.
He's
This
a kid.
seems-
Get him.
Yeah, it definitely seems like an amateur tried to pull this off.
With my dirty 20 percepting the mech, could I tell it had like grabber arms like the
Yes,
aliens
you
mech?
with that you can tell that this is almost definitely what loaded this gem inside of the onto the platform. You can imagine, based on its proximity and how, and the size of it, and you can tell just from a cursory glance with that perception check that it's like a load-bearing mech. It's designed for carrying heavy things. But with that perception as well, you see that at the top of each of those pillars, as you're looking around, there's little switches.
Okay. Turtle Man, Abe?
You could call me Abe if you want.
Aren't you the machine guy that they hired?
So I'm like sitting on the floor at this point, wrapping my stump in like cloth, and you could say that I was kind of the super.
I don't know what that means, but do you know how this stuff works? The big robot and the buttons?
It means he was super good.
It means he does machines.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely him.
Abner, are you actually proficient in, or like generally in your backstory? Do you actually know, a little bit about machines, or are you kind of beefing up that resume, fluffing it?
It's a lot of fluff, but I have accidentally learned things over the years, and
Okay.
That's a toaster.
that toasts things. My stars, that looks like something out of a, what did we say? It's Horn?
Jennifer Horn. Yeah.
That looks like something out of a Jennifer Horn novel I read once.
Okay, high or low, Abner?
Hi.
All right, Abner, I will allow you to roll general intelligence check with advantage.
You got it, boss. Okay, first one's good. First one it is.
Fuck was that?
Your die sound scared me. Oh my god.
Oh, right on. My bad. Is that on?
Oh, that's your computer.
Sounds like a spaceship.
Yeah, I thought we were getting attacked by ghosts.
Not again!
They're here. 19.
What'd you get, Abner?
19.
19?
Yeah.
Excellent. So, Abner, you say that, and that immediately unlocks a memory in your brain. Jennifer Horn has written so many. There's so many Jennifer Horn novels involving different styles of
Robot
mechanisms and robot erotica.
Robotica.
Robotica, nice.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
And there's just a bunch
Get
of
it.
different general things. But one of the things that critics, kind of go apeshit for, she's received a lot of acclaim for her very astute and scientifically accurate representation of different mechanical and technological processes, including steam mechs. And after a moment of just looking at it, looks identical to the cover of He Who Steams Last, The Mech Chronicles 4.
That sounds
Detection of the Highest Magnitude. You know that is identical to this Steam mech on there, which was released 4 years ago, and it was state-of-the-art mech technology, and it was kind of like a combo Jennifer Horn novel, kind of to amp up the release of this new Steam mech. So, you know that this is the X344 Steam Megatron, and you know exactly how it's supposed to be operated. However, you also know that you need 4 arms to operate it successfully.
How many fingers?
That's important.
Foul play.
So it would
the
likely take 2
X344.
people to pilot this, because it is primarily designed for Gorgoroths, which are a species that have 4 arms.
Loud
ever
little
have
child, I might
Gorgoroths?
need your assistance.
Am I a loud little child?
Yes.
Sick. Okay, let's do this.
What did you say, Garnet?
Do we ever have Gorgoroths?
Gorgoroths.
Gorgonzola?
Gabagool.
Back to cheese talk.
You have high or low?
Whoa.
You rolled a natural 20, so no, you've never had Gorgoroth on board your ship that you have known about.
It's policy.
Weird.
Prince Goro is not allowed.
It scares the rich people.
Scares mom too.
All right, so
You know, a lot of people gave Jennifer Horn a lot of flack for introducing the character Dominic and his mech in the 4th Chronicles of the...
What are you even
Narnia?
talking about? Can you
But I found
drive
it to be quite inspiring.
Cool. How do we do this?
Well,
Hey, this is a lot of mech talk. Can you guys like not go over there real quick? And I'm gonna disarm all the traps that I found.
all right,
Just everybody stay put.
give me a dex check.
Okay.
Are there coyotes outside?
15.
Oh, Jesus fuck. 15. Yeah, you're easily able to disarm all of those traps. Given you take, as long as you're taking some time to do so, and everybody listens to you, you're able to easily, fix what is potentially deadly.
good
Wow.
eye, Jolene.
I saw those too, but I thought it'd be okay.
Yeah, the fire elemental coming out, that was really what made you think that, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
It all came
yeah.
together in my mind. I knew I could do it, and
Well,
Yeah.
I, for one, appreciate
Subtle clues.
caution.
All right.
All right, well,
Excellent. So, what's next, gang?
I'm gonna give you a boost, small loud child, into the upper part of this here mechanism.
all right. I'm technically not a child, but I don't mind. It's fine. Boost me.
All right, yeah, you boost Tato Poe into the cockpit of this. Yeah, you can still fit one more person in here.
I'm gonna get nice and cozy next to you.
I'll give Abner uppies.
Okay.
Oh, why, thank you.
Can someone grab my tray for safekeeping?
I'll get it.
Thank you.
Jolene and Garnet, what are you doing?
So there's no room? Like, it's just operated by...
If Abner and Tato are both in there, it's going to be a tight fit, yeah.
So I guess I don't understand how this works. Does this thing only move... Does this thing move independently? Can it, like...
You have to pilot it.
Okay.
Yes.
It
you
can go
control it.
around.
It's like a big suit around the people that are inside.
Have you
Okay.
not seen Aliens?
Get away from her,
seen
you
Aliens?
bitch.
You know she hasn't seen Aliens, Neff.
I have seen Aliens.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
big
that thing.
Okay.
You've never seen an episode
They
of...
I
visit me
didn't know
every
we
night.
were ripping this off.
All I remember is the stomach.
No,
thing.
no,
Not that part?
not that one.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, not that movie.
Actually, it's
Okay,
a
I'm
chest
going-
burster, not a stomach.
I'm going to stand down and just supervise.
Okay. Gotcha. Excellent.
All right,
And
just this
Jolene, what are you
switch
doing?
Here, the switch here.
I'm gonna go press my face to that gem.
The big
Yeah.
gem?
Yeah, put my face right on it.
Okay. All right. Jolene, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh no. What have I done? What have I done?
You fall
Power
It's a
of
12.
greed
so
compels
in
you.
love.
I'm sorry, what?
12.
12.
I'm not very smart. Sorry, wise.
Jolene, you feel as you start to press your face against it, it's like your face kind of passes through some sort of field for a moment, and you feel electricity running through your body. You feel 1,000 knives stabbing into your brain and hundreds of voices all talking at once, just like it's like souls of the damned have swam into your body to haunt your blood. It is the worst experience you've ever had in your life, and
And it's your face.
And you once had to take a dump at Disneyland.
How could something you love
God.
The
so
lines.
much hurt so bad?
Jolene, you're going to take 21 psychic damage.
Oh, Lord. Are you chill?
Walk around some sticks.
I'm gonna back away and say, don't.
Don't put your face on it.
I know what I said. Remember what I said and don't do what I did.
Do as I say, not as I do.
You may be tempted to put your face on it. Bad idea.
Gems for
Don't
me,
do
not
it.
for you.
All right.
Mother of Christ.
Okay, so Abner and Tato, you are in the mech.
Can I give
I
a
need you-
thumbs up?
Not yet. I need you to get. Do either of you have the ability? Do you have like the feature to pilot a craft of some kind?
No.
Probably not.
The background feature?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
All
I
right.
do have a commercial license. I'm just kidding.
Class C.
I can drive a semi.
I can drive a stick.
Dude.
Is there like a door that closes over the pilot area, or is it just kind of open?
It will, if you can figure out how to turn it on, it will come down kind of like.
Oh, so I don't get to be like, good luck, slap it shut.
Just
If it helps at all, I am proficient with water vehicles. I don't know if this would constitute that.
you could maybe help them in this endeavor.
I'll be like,
What is water but air persevering?
Exactly.
That sounds profound. It probably is.
It definitely does.
Marry me?
You think about it for a second, it's complete bullshit. But, all right. In that case, I'm going to need both of you independently.
Did we lose him?
That's the whole sentence.
X.
You definitely said stuff, but we couldn't hear that stuff.
It happened again.
Okay, so Abner and Tato, I'm going to need you both independently to give me dex checks.
Okay.
Oh, and if Neff can help you, you guys get advantage.
I will try and explain
I don't
complex machinery.
fucking need it.
Yeah, I did pretty good too.
Thank fuck.
What the fuck is that ghost noise?
I'm sorry. I don't know how to. I muted. I swear to fuck.
There it goes again.
Ghost back!
Sounds like my noise machine that I fall asleep to.
That's Jolene's haunted blood right now.
19.
Size the
So
D.
Tato got 19. I'm sorry, Abner, what'd you get?
21.
All right. You guys are able to, with Neff's sophisticated help, his knowledge of watercrafts, you guys are able to find the right sequence of levers and pulleys and
Do that, but like a
comes
boat.
down. The top comes down, encasing you guys inside of this mech, and you guys outside of the mech see steam eject from each of the joints, just and as it kind of comes to life and stands up fully with these two inside of it.
Oh, the power is intoxicating.
Yeah! And then I'll try. Can I give a thumbs up now?
Yeah, you can give it a thumbs.
But you break your thumb on the windshield that just came down.
You guys see a thumbs up.
Let's do this!
All right.
I'm gonna do like
right.
the navigating, like
All
comes
right,
out
so
with air.
you navigate them.
lights.
They're walking towards it. Tillman, Garnet, and Jolene, what are you guys doing?
I'm checking on Jolene.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
She takes out a first aid pack, gives her a good band-aid.
Right on the forehead.
On her face.
Simba.
That's better.
14.
14. Jolene, give me a fairly okay description of how you're feeling right now.
Not good. Feel like I have fire in my brain, around my brain, of my brain, through my brain.
Flames. Flames. Inside of my face.
inside of my face.
Please do not do anything so stupid again.
Hey,
And-
I didn't walk forward.
Hey.
Gotcha there.
I am fine.
That's true.
I place a hand on her shoulder and I cast Cure
Candy.
Wounds.
Eat
Okay.
metal.
Goodbye. Made your last mistake, newbie. All right, cure wounds.
Yeah, and that's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for health.
Yay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Healies.
Band-aids. Face band-aids.
You guys do it where the caster does it or where the person receiving does it.
We do a caster.
Sweet. Perfect.
Perfect.
That means I don't have to do it again.
Okay,
I can sit back.
7.
You heal for 7 hit points, Jolene. You feel slightly better.
Yay.
I'm like, thank you.
It's all I can spare.
No, I appreciate it.
And Tillman, what are you doing?
Just trying to stay out of the way from the terrifying robot that's walking around in this tiny room.
Which is now doing the robot dance if I can.
I'm ducking and dodging as the arms come down around me.
All right, Tato and Abner, as you approach, do you grab the gem?
Now, Nev, you mentioned something about making the gem smaller. That may still come in handy.
Well, let's see if you can grab it first.
All right.
Well, wait. Because we're going to have to get it out of here and get it onto another vessel so that we can transport it to the island.
Why can't we just drive this boat to the island?
It's true.
Because this boat is full of criminals.
I think technically it's a ship.
Is
it ocean worthy?
When you're in the biz, you can call it whatever you want.
I've earned my right to say what
It's a skiff.
It's a dinghy.
But I do know.
A schooner is a sailboat, you idiot. Sorry.
We do have a small vessel. It's used to make frequent little runs out to other ships for supplies, so I suppose we could use that. But I think we will need to make this smaller.
How long do we need it to be smaller?
Give me an intelligence check.
Me?
30 nautical knots worth of time.
Ah, fuck. Why did these all roll?
Pick the highest
Stop
one.
rolling.
Hurry. Don't tell him.
Oh my god.
Dice just start flying out of the screen.
I have a glitch. These will not stop rolling. Holy shit.
Close it up.
Use a real one.
It's pizzazz.
Well, I am using a real one.
Oops, all dice.
What a
Intelligence.
twist.
That is 16.
Had a nice sound to it. You think you would, if you hurried, you could make it to that craft in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Would you be able to do 9 minutes?
Nope.
Damn.
I can give you a hot 60 seconds.
With that intelligence check, you think that if there was a way of getting through the wall, you might be able to get to that dinghy in 60 seconds, but you'd have to create some sort of hole.
Which wall?
The port
Starboard.
Idiot.
Don't you know boats?
Fuck.
The stern side.
If we didn't have to go down the hall and around, if we could somehow just go right through the wall, then
Oh, we need to make a
we
hole.
might be able to make it work.
Can we punch
That's
it?
where the water is.
I think we could all work together to make a hole.
I think that's doable.
That sounds
I know
awesome.
this is not in your job descriptions, but I think we can make it work.
We are
It should
all
be.
going to drown.
I start swinging wildly at the wall.
All right, anybody who wants to swing at the wall can swing at the wall to count as a critical
Yeah,
attack.
I want to punch.
Can you
What
are
is this wall made of?
helping me?
I know. Can I punch in the suit?
No, just time out.
Oh,
Can we scoop up the gem with one pincer and then punch with the other?
You're not close enough to the wall, so you'd have to choose one or the other.
Can we
I have a
pick it up
question.
and then move to the wall?
Yes, you could do that.
Let's do that.
With a crit, that was 31 damage.
Okay.
Fuck that
Since
hole.
right,
Tillman
anybody
is
else?
the only one not taking crazy pills, I am desperately trying to stop these people from drowning us.
Fuck this
Well,
shit.
this will get us to the boat, right?
You believe so? Yes.
You
I believe so. I know so.
Can Mex float?
know so with that
fucking
intelligence roll.
Is this so deep in the boat that I'm just going to open up?
I mean, we're on the bottom of the boat.
With that intelligence roll, you don't consider that.
oh,
You just know it'd be a direct shot.
You're an unreliable narrator currently.
oh Lord.
Oh,
This is how
you guys. So how much damage? I'm sorry. How much damage did you do, Neff?
31, I think.
Okay, 31. Is anybody else attacking this wall?
Did we make it there yet?
I'll get back to you guys in a second.
All right.
No, I'm drawing on my 46 years of sea experience and thinking
Fuck.
about how the boat sits in the water. I'm reconsidering my my thought process here
You may want to.
that you thrust upon me.
Hey, you rolled intelligence. That's what it ended up being.
Just follow
you're-
Oda's balls.
Are you going to roll again? Give me nature.
Nature. That's a 4.
As far as you know, this is the most direct path to this.
Nothing more natural than drowning.
Are we saying that I'm not realizing that this is?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, I'm going full force. Okay.
This is great.
Tato and Abner, you guys are grabbing the gem.
Yep. And then making our way downtown to the port side wall.
And
Give
if
me
I
wisdom
can,
saves,
punching.
both of you.
Okay.
Bust a hot waz.
All right. Ooh, I got a +0, so we'll find out what this is. Yeah.
6.
Also 6. Yeah.
We
We're drowning.
We're all gonna die.
Murder suicide.
Abner and Tato, you guys are both going to take 23 psychic damage as this hot fire enters your brains the minute you cross this threshold to grab this gem, and your blood is filled with the ghosts of ancient demons, and it's
some
how it
cocaine
feels.
about it.
Yeah, and you feel as if your body is just being shaken with psychic rage.
Oh, great Google
Inside, and everybody outside, everybody who's not in the mech sees the mech just like flailing wildly, like.
Rangers.
So you made a sizable hole, Neff.
Almost there.
There's like a clear opening, but there's no water coming through. On the other side, you just see light.
Let there be light.
God?
I try to hit it again as long as nobody stops me.
Margaret.
Okay, you hit it again. Roll your crit damage.
Are we Shawshanking out of this ship?
25.
Ship shanking. That's
25. Okay, you crunch into the metal of this side, and you make a wider hole. This hole is about 1 foot in diameter, and you're looking at morning light. You remember it being the middle of the night when you first got up, and now there's morning light pouring through, and you look down, and immediately all you see is water and a light craft. Looks like it can maybe hold a few people. Definitely a sturdier variety made of metal. What's weird is that you seem to be on the opposite side of the ship that you would suspect, almost as if you're in the back of the ship.
Are we up in the air?
You're about 1 foot above, like where you're looking out, you're about 1 foot above the water.
So it was the stern side. That's that Tillman intuition.
Look at that. I hit the hole perfectly where it needs to be.
Hey, look, I made a door and it took like 10
Hey, can
seconds.
you use the mech to open the hole more?
You guys are in pain.
Guys, can you hear me? We need to open the hole more.
My soul is aflame.
I think
Yeah, it doesn't get better.
I believe my brain is melting.
Am I even talking?
There appears to be some sort of protective force around this gem that you guys may need to deactivate.
Can you feel my thoughts?
I can't feel my own thoughts.
I can't feel my butt.
I can't feel my toes. Or my nose.
I'm tasting purple.
Do we all know that, like, by now that this does this?
Yeah, you've probably, unless you're a complete idiot, which Neff might be, you would have realized that there's something that surrounding this gem that affects people very bad.
Okay, I'm going to cast Detect Magic
Okay.
one last time.
I saw buttons over there.
I thought I should mention it right now.
I mean, I did say it before, but nobody listens to me.
The tractor.
Okay, with your detect magic, yeah, there is some sort of psychic force field around this gem that creates intense pain. It curses any who pass through without deactivating it.
Fucking cursed.
Yeah.
Yes.
A curse.
Nice.
Yes. Every hour, if you fail a wisdom save, you will receive that same level of pain.
Forever?
So unwise.
Yeah, essentially until you are uncursed.
I'm not going to mention that. Does anyone have experience with curses?
Wow, shit. Many a book about curses. One of them
I mean,
was
mainly
the
getting
murderer.
rid of them.
Shit, boobs, fuck beans.
So, everyone kind of heard Neff mention that he saw switches or buttons,
I call them buttons.
and he indicates up at the top of these pillars there are buttons. These big black pillars.
Is it still?
I'll climb on top of one of those BBPs.
All right, give me athletics, please.
I can give him some uppies.
Okay, then you roll athletics with advantage.
With advantage, athletics, it's going to be a 24.
You are the.
I'm in
picture.
shape.
You're like an Olympic athlete leaping over. You're a pole vaulter. You leap up and grab on and slap one of those buttons, and all of you see this force field around this gem just get smaller, weaker.
It
There are two
looks
buttons
safe
left.
now.
Test it.
I'll put my face on it.
I don't think I'll ever trust again.
Are you actually putting your face? No.
Dance again.
Can I give Neff a little hand down and help him swing up on one of the other pillars?
Sure. Give me give me a strength check.
Sure.
So strong.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, you very easily grab him and loop-de-loo him over. Neff, would you like
That
to
worked
press
out.
the next button?
Yep.
Smaller and weaker goes the field around the gem. There's one button left.
We both run up the pillar together
Hand in hand.
and use those
right.
hands to slap the button.
Real bro hours.
Both of you give me athletics.
You guys are really charging up that JO crystal.
25 Geo crystal.
13.
All right, so Tillman, it's a little slippery right here. There's some oil from the from the mech, but Neff, you drag him along. You're not about to let him look like a fool, and you guys both launch, run up, and slap that last button, and with a tiny little mushroom cloud, the force field disappears around the gem, allowing Tato and Abner free access.
I push what I assume is probably like some sort of lever.
It's like a crank or lever.
Forward. Full force. Grab that gem. Because I'm mad at it now.
And
Grab that.
I will
Grab
as
that.
well.
All right. You guys grab the gem and you wrest it from its position, and you guys now have this giant fucking gem.
It's morphin' time!
Yeah, now who is who, Jim?
Morbin.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Will the gem at large size fit on the small boat
Yeah.
with us?
Not with that mech.
Okay.
No, but the gem.
The gem and you guys, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And it won't be like a fucking like fable where it's like, oh, your greed cursed you and you're gonna sink to the bottom.
Scorpion and the frog.
What if the boat gets cursed?
Then it's pointless to shrink the
boat
gem
starts
for 1
screaming.
minute. This is going to take more than a minute to get to the island.
Well, it might
Probably help us get through the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not making that bigger.
You can. You guys got to decide what you want to do.
Okay. Well, time is of the essence.
We could just shove it through.
We
Are
could.
you going to make it smaller, Neff?
Yeah, I'll make it smaller.
All right.
So I spit my hand, rub my hands together, and then just slowly put my hands around the gem and then just squish it down.
So much spit in this episode.
It becomes one size smaller, easily being able to pass through that hole in the hull. The whole hole.
Holy shit.
Do you guys push it through?
Anyway.
Potato, full steam to the port side of the ship, please.
These aren't even low-hanging fruit. These fruit are on the ground that you're grabbing, Lindsay. You push it through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
So it lands in the boat, makes a loud noise, and sloshes around a bit. Now, what would you guys like to do? Are you hopping in the boat or no?
Everyone get in.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of that there mech.
Time to skedaddle.
You
Everyone's
did good,
getting in?
girl. You did good.
All right, you guys climb through the hole into the boat. There's 2 oars. Who's manning the oars?
I'll grab an oar.
I was going to
All
say,
right.
how about the Olympic athlete here?
I'm also really strong.
All right.
We just
Go
go in
ahead.
circles.
Give me athletics.
Okay.
17.
Is this on advantage? Oh, I have advantage. Hot dog.
I like that I'm not piloting it at all, even though I know water vehicles.
13.
Okay, yeah, you guys start off at a nice pace, just kind of going. As you guys kind of leave the base of this ship, you hear up above lots of explosions, lots of screaming, lots of fighting, just so much. You see like things flying around in the air, people that look like they have like metallic or like steam-based beetle wings, kind of. Citizens, do not fear. We are here to. Explosion. There's just so much chaos as you guys are rowing away. You guys begin rowing away from this calamity on the river and make your way down through the inlet.
Walking.
And after a little while, make it to the island, where you see right at the shore a slightly less disheveled Lord John Racknagy stands waiting, his hands out with the gimme, gimme, gimme gesture. And as you guys get closer, you hear as 3 more of these mechs come down the shoreline carrying these gigantic Gatling steampunk machines pointed right at you. And Lord John kind of looks at you guys, and he gives it like an apologetic look to you, Garnet. Thank you so much, but I can't have any evidence. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, son of a
Rude.
46 years.
Boo.
I've given to this man.
And nothing of value was lost.
Hard work never pays off.
So it's in the audience's mind to decide what happens. Write your fan fiction, folks.
I've already started.
It's an angry
It's very
letter.
sexual in nature.
Dear Senator,
So weirdly, the bad guys survived up on the top of the boat.
No, I'll just say I haven't talked to Dennis about it, but they're dead. I decided they're dead. Everyone on that ship is dead.
Eat shit, Botched.
But we were well dressed.
Yeah. If you're gonna go
Dressed
down,
to
go down
kill,
in style.
potentially.
dressed to
Dressed to die.
killed.
Well, excellent job, gang. I'm glad that it wasn't worth it at the end there. But, I hope you had fun. I had fun. I hope the listeners had fun. Once again, thanks for listening, folks. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. If you like what you hear, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. Consider making us warlocks with your patronage. Awesome tiers, including the top ranked tier where you can design an NPC that will you'll work with me to design an NPC, and it can interact with the players in the normal campaign at any point, or maybe a one-shot. Who knows? If you want them to die, just send them my way. Also, if you would leave a review, we will read it live on our podcast, which is not live, but several days later you'll hear it. And anything that you leave in a review format will be read verbatim by Tomas. So if you want to make him say something silly like he did on the previous episode, please do. We love it. We have no shame, and we love to shame Tomas in general. We have a Discord, and Lindsay, it is
Free!
That's right. It is a free Discord. Come shitpost post your memes, tell Billy that sunglasses was a bad choice, and let us know what you think there in the Discord. It is a link to it is in the episode description. Check out our merch page, TeePublic, D20 Syndicate. I'm gonna hand it off to Steve right now to tell us a little bit more about Botched.
If you like what you heard from me and Jenna, we are members of Botched D&D Podcast. We are currently nearing the end of our 6th season, a zombie apocalypse campaign.
Ooh.
With mushrooms.
With delicious mushrooms.
We have mushrooms too in our
You can eat them. You can smoke them. You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, wherever podcasts are found. You can follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us at these very professional URLs: freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, dickblood.me, dickblood.club, pigrickets.com, sexwithwookies.com, and cornhub.icu. Not to mention botchedpodcast.com, whatever, and patreon.com/Botched Podcast if you would like to support us and gain access to over 1,000 hours of sexy bonus content.
Well, I'm subscribing right now. That sounds sexy as shit, Steve. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Steve and Jenna. We really appreciated you guys doing this. Hopefully we wrap this up with a nice little bow. I'm sure Phil is angrily messaging right now. You probably missed a URL, but
it's his list.
But yeah, check out the Botched Podcast and maybe consider writing them some hate mail for once and give us a break. And that's it for tonight.
Cowards.
You heard that?
Challenge us. Challenge us both.
That is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Sayonara, sucker.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bye.
Bye.